used to know. Is it already going?
It's recording. Oh, can I get in here with you?
Get in here, you old turd. Oh, you're sitting right there?
I guess. I don't really know how else I'm going to sit to where this looks.
No, you need to get back here. Put your
Well, then where? You're not going to have enough room.
Get back over here.
What am I doing?
Then you'll be sitting up tall. I know everything.
Okay, now I am kind of...
It's good, isn't it?
I feel like I'm like laying back
See?
in my recliner. That's nice.
I'm an intelligent
Good job.
person.
Well, it's been a while. I feel like it's been forever.
You gotta start that over. I was fixing my hair when you said that.
Well, it's been a while. They haven't missed us.
Hi, friends.
It has been a while. It's been a while.
It's been
The last time, it's been what?
a long time, but I was gonna say we've just been struggling, folks. Like it's been a heck of a time since the last time.
Well, the last time we was talking, we went and did the RV challenge, 10 questions. We did that. We were here. Then we talked about going on our date week that we had, and we did that. Did not take the camera along with us, which was fabulous. It
was fun, but I did Insta story my curling iron catastrophe. If you don't follow us on Instagram, go do that.
Yeah.
Loftis Party of Six. But anyways, we didn't take the camera.
No, we didn't, and it was
Didn't take
nice.
the big
It was
camera.
nice not to.
We had a blast.
We did. We had a great week. Spent time with just me and Laine. Spent time with the kids. But then after that, we got sick.
So on our Thanksgiving family meal at my sister's house, Chason, all of a sudden, we were upstairs in the playroom, and I'm like, buddy, you feel kind of hot? And he goes, yeah, because I'm sick. I said, well, shoot, he didn't show any signs of it. 30 minutes later, we were downstairs in the kitchen, and he just puked all over their kitchen floor. So that was neat. And that was the beginning of just a hell yes 3.5 weeks, guys. Every day for 3.5 weeks straight. Somebody was sick, puking, bad. I'm talking high fevers. I won't even go into the details because we probably don't even want to go there, but it was horrible. Flu.
Well, and of course, we never got tested for flu.
No.
We're kind of anti-doctor.
Well.
Sorry, I don't mean we're anti-doctor. I just mean we kind of like to do things naturally.
Yes.
And not feel like we have to go to the doctor and stuff ourselves with
Antibiotics
or any type of medication.
Unless it's just like so needed.
We've almost took me to the doctor because when I got sick, it started off okay, but then I just turned really...
He was bad.
I turned bad.
He literally couldn't get up and walk anywhere.
No.
He was just high
freezing.
fever, freezing, sweat, all the things.
Yep.
Really sick. And so then, even though, like, after his fever broke, same with Grady and Layla, after their fevers broke, it took days for them to recover. They were just so weak. They were zapped. I, praise the Lord, didn't get sick because I took good daggum care of myself. They're going to start taking their vitamins now. You better believe it. Mm-hmm.
But what we want to talk about today is the things that we struggle with when we come home. Because seems like every time we come home, there's always something we are dealing with physically, emotionally, or
mentally.
Things that we're struggling with, things we're behind on. And this happens every single time we come home. Well, just about every single time we come home for long periods of times. And in Christmas last year, we all got sick.
It's the last time everybody was sick.
Yep.
Was Christmas what the heck? Okay, we won't come home if you're going to make us sick every stinking time. It was really bad. So the things I would say for us, here's the deal. When we're on the road, we are in our normalcy. We're in our routine. We're rocking at life.
We're in
Relationships are rocking. We're in the zone.
We're focused.
We're dreaming big. We've got everything just how it's supposed to be. And there's been moments on the road where I think, like where Layla will ask for a horse for Christmas, and then there's this thing that happens in a mom's heart, and I'm like, oh, I should buy like 100 acres and get her horses and let her have that life. But then we come home, and I honestly think that it's God. I really, truly believe this. That God allows us to go through this crap that we go through to remind us that we're not supposed to be here yet. there's going to be a season for that, but right now, we're supposed to be on the road, fellas. We're supposed to be traveling. That's where we're supposed to be. And that's why it feels so wrong when we're home. It's good when we come home for a visit, but when we get past the 2-3 week mark, it doesn't feel like a visit anymore. It feels like we're falling apart because nothing's the way that it's supposed to be. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And with us coming home, you know, we are right here in my parents' driveway. My dad's got power in his barn that we're connected to. And so where we stayed last winter up on top of the hill, honestly, is just a muddy mess. It's just a whole lot simpler for us to be right down here by the house. But that also has its drawbacks and difficulties being so close to my parents' house. Well, just for instance, like the kids wake up, they want to go over to Mimi and Pawpaw's, they call them.
Yeah.
They want to go over there and hang out and play.
And we don't want to say no to that because, you know, we love that they're making those memories and stuff. But, like, I'm still a teacher. You know, I'm still their teacher, and they don't get to just be on break this whole time. And, you know, we still have to just, like, clean house and do the normal things. And it's harder because I'm really bad at saying no to anything fun. And let's be real. Every person, child, grown up, whatever, has a little bit of care what other people think. Maybe it's just me and I'm telling myself other people struggle with that. But part of me feels like, oh, all of our people think we're just in his parents' driveway bumming off of them. That's not the case. Like, we love them and respect them and they love us being here, in the relationship and the blessing that it is huge. But there's a little bit of probably pride, honestly, in me that's like, no, I am not living in someone else's driveway. No, I've got everything in control.
Well, one of the words that a lot of people use for what we're doing is called mooch docking.
That's cute. It has a word. Oh,
and so
I can't.
Yeah, just the word mooch, it has some negative connotation for us, and we're thinking mooch docking, like we're mooching off our family.
I can't handle that.
That's what they call it. They call it mooch docking when you're spending time in somebody else's driveway. We struggle with that. And, you know, you would think that with us being as successful as what we feel like our year and a half on the road has been, when we're out, we feel that success, I believe.
And just, empowerment, excitement, like we're doing this.
Now, I'm not talking about YouTube success or anything, Instagram success. I'm talking about us as a family and how that's been successful.
As a unit.
Exactly, and how we've succeeded at homeschooling and just all these things that we were afraid to do, you know, we've accomplished and we feel like we've really conquered those things. But when we come home, we come back into a mentality of like the whole mooch docking and feeling like we're not successful, we're not living up to how everybody else is doing. And I will say this mainly for myself, because when I come home and my dad has this big farm and he's constantly working, feeding the cows, doing all these things, getting up early, and I feel like a loser, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm not succeeding as a man when we come home because I'm not working hard from 9 to 5.
You're comparing yourself to other men.
I am, but it happens every time we come home. I compare myself with my family, with Laine's family, how they're working, how they're succeeding in that life. And so I feel less of a man when we come home because I'm helping change diapers and helping take care of the kids while Laine's homeschooling, or taking care of the kids while Laine is rocking her plexus business. But mentally for me, it really gets me down. And so after I got sick, I felt really, really behind in everything with YouTube. We haven't been to church since we've been home at all.
Not one time.
And so I was feeling like a failure in so many different areas as a husband and as a provider and all these things. I felt like a failure. And so after I had gotten sick, because I had been sick for a week and I couldn't do anything, and then when I finally had gotten over my sickness, I would honestly say I was somewhat depressed. I had gotten down. I had gotten negative. Me and Laine were not getting along.
Because he was a grouch. I
was just down and out about every single thing.
He really was.
I was a jerk. I was a jerk.
Well, like he said, he was depressed because he was comparing himself, and I get that. And that's the thing. We kind of take turns going through that sometimes. But I'm a kick you in the butt and preach to y'all at the same time kind of person.
Yeah.
And we just had a good old session. And I said, listen, I had to remind him, you have to remind the person that you love who they are and their value and what they bring to the table. And, he needed reminded of that in a bold way with a few 4-letter words thrown in there. It's fine. That's the way it went down. But it's because of this. Because I can see from the outside looking in, all I see is the enemy attacking my husband. I'm like, listen here, you sorry dog. We're kicking the enemy to the curb. You are the manliest man I know. You had the guts. Take your family, sell everything you own, follow the will of God, and take your family, travel in the world full time. No idea how that was going to go. We're in a tiny season of coming home for the holidays, and we're being attacked by the devil, and I'm not going to allow him to win. Forget it. Kiss my grits. It's not happening. Jesus has something big for 2020. Don't even know if I can share this yet, but my word for 2020 that I feel like God is giving us is to be disciples. Disciple, disciple, disciple. I don't even know what all is going to come from that, but it's strong within me, and the enemy is trying to attack my husband, which then, let's be real about that too, when your husband is feeling that way, it drags down the whole family. It does. And we have to take turns being the one that stands up and says, nope, no enemy, you don't get a foothold here. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So we had to come to Jesus' moment. And
which I needed.
Yeah. It was a good thing. It was a good thing. And so things are getting better because we just have to realize we're comparing ourselves to somebody else. And they're living in God's will for their life, and we're living in God's will for our life. So we're all successful.
Yeah.
As long as you're in the will of God for your life, we're all successful. And we're just here for a tiny season, to see our family. We're not mooches. We're not any of those things. We are not. So we cannot just allow ourselves to go down that dark thought process that isn't even truth. It's not truth.
We're very fortunate to be able to come home and have family here.
Yes.
There's a lot of people who are full-time RVing. They go out, and that is the only family they have. And so they're spending Christmas in Florida, for the first time, because they don't really, or wherever, whatever state it is, because they don't really have a place to come back home to spend it with family. And so we're very blessed to be able to come home and to spend time with family for the holidays.
Because we have the best family.
We do. We love our family.
We have a big, huge, amazing family, and we're so thankful because the majority of them are right here. Mm-hmm. And the ones that aren't are coming in and gathering, and we get to be with them, and that is amazing. And dreams do get birthed when we're here on the farm. Yeah. We've, which will be in the next season, but every time we come home, we leave, with a clearer vision. Yeah,
there are things that's going to be coming up in 2020 that we're not going to share quite yet in this video, but it will be coming up in, I would say, the next 2 or 3 videos that we're going to be talking to you guys about. We just wanted to take some time and just share with you guys some of the struggles that we've had over the past couple weeks. It's been like 2 weeks now since we've actually produced a video, whereas we was doing them like twice a week. And I think we needed this little bit of a break. I know I kind of needed it. And there's no better time to kind of step back and reevaluate than around Christmas time and right before the New Year, to where you can kind of get a clearer vision, like Laine said, about what's to come and what we're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. And so we kind of needed that. So I wanted to thank you guys for your patience. We've got a lot of amazing followers who have just reached out to us and checked in on us. And that
we appreciate that. We read that, and we appreciate that so much.
Yeah, I mean, when I made the sickness post last Sunday, I think we probably had close to 100 comments. But we just had so many get well wishes for us. And we're just so thankful to each and every one of you who did that. We've got big plans to connect with you guys more in 2020, to where it's more of a relationship and more of a connection with you guys one-on-one, hopefully, that you guys would love to be a part of, because we are looking forward to connecting with you guys on a much deeper level, to where you guys get to know us and we get to know you a little bit more.
Yeah. But guys, we're real with you. And I know that's weird, because I say that and I'm looking directly at a camera. But I'm seeing you guys. You know what I mean? And we're real with you. We're going to share with you the good times and the hard times and the crap times. And it does feel like such a community that we have with you guys. We appreciate you. We can just be real with you and shoot it straight with you. And I just appreciate that. So we value our relationship with you guys. And we truly do appreciate you.
Yep, we sure do.
And we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yep. And like Laine said, we share the realness with you guys. And we want you guys to know, if you haven't started RVing yet and you're getting ready to, you are going to have ups and down moments. It's going to happen, whether it's breaking down from a rig or just adjusting to being on the road or adjusting to when you come home like us. We still struggle in various areas in our life when it comes to RVing, just like you would in a normal life. And I think here's what I want you to kind of understand is that the struggles happen no matter what life you're in. I think a lot of times we think, oh, once I start RVing, it will be better. Or once I do X, my life will be better. And I want you to know that, yeah, there might be things about it that are better, but the struggles still happen. They're still real. And dealing with them and knowing how to deal with them, I think, is the challenge.
Communication is key. Communication is key.
But anytime there is challenges, it's an opportunity for growth.
Yes.
And so just grasp that. If you're being challenged, just know that you are also have this opportunity to grow and learn from that and to embrace it, even though it's difficult. And we grow
every time.
every time.
We feel like we're constantly growing. God's stretching us, and it's uncomfortable sometimes, but you know what? Bring it on, because we're ready.
Yeah.
Like, we want to impact, I think I've said this before, we want to impact 1 million people in our lifetime. That's our goal. Not add 1 million subscribers, followers, plexus, none of that. Like, we just want to inspire 1 million people to live their best life. That's what we want to do.
To live that John 10:10. I love the John 10:10 life. I live a full life.
So that's our goal. That's it. We'll just keep on stretching, fellers.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed us just sitting here talking. We needed to get just caught up with you guys.
Yeah.
Give you an update on everything that's going on and just be real in the moment. And it's 2 days before Christmas. So obviously, as you can tell, this is a real tree we have in the RV. I'm going to be showing a little bit of clip. I think the next video I'm going to do is we're going to show you Christmas in the RV. And we're just going to film that. So the day after Christmas, I'm hopefully going to have time. We've got a lot of Christmases planned, but I'm hoping to have time to just make a short little video, show you Christmas in the RV. And I hope you guys would enjoy watching that.
We have 3 trees. This tree right here, we cut off the farm.
Yeah.
Because living in a camper don't stop you from doing all the things that your little heart desires.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas. Remember, He is the reason for the season. And y'all have a blessed and Merry Christmas.